Hey guys, Lohans here. In today's episode of Minecraft Server Basics, I'm going to show you how to port forward your DNS request through a domain. So what this actually means is that instead of a number, it will be a word or a phrase that you can buy off of a domain registrar. So in today's episode, I'm going to be using Google domains, but this is pretty synonymous info. So let's get right into the tutorial. So here we are in our domain from Google Registrar control panel, and what you're going to want to look at is the SRV and the A record for the subdomain that you want. So if you want your server to be by or play dot whatever your server name is, then this is what you're going to want to look at, the A record. So this is going to be the intro to the domain. So right here, play is the one that I have all of my players using, and it's going to be play.lohans.com because I own lohans.com, which I bought from Google. And the A record is going to be right here under the data. It's going to be your IP. So here, I'll show you a sample. You're going to do play, make sure it's A record. The time to live doesn't really matter. I like 1 hour. It's the recommended amount, but you can make it 1 minute if you want. It doesn't matter. And then the IPv4 address, which is whatever your IP is, and then you're going to add it. And then the next record that we're going to look at is the SRV record, and this is when it gets a little bit more complicated. So you're going to want to make sure that you type all of the underscores in this. The paste link will be in the description if you just want to paste it in. It is underscore Minecraft dot underscore TCP dot, and then whatever it is, the subdomain that you're going to use. So for our example, we're going to use play because we just registered that as an A record. You're going to want to make sure that you select SRV, and then the time to live. This one, I like having it in an hour, but it doesn't really matter. It's more, there's less things can go wrong if it's an hour, but it doesn't matter. It's if you want to change this, then you'll know the certain what you're doing. And here is the data, and it's going to be 10 space 5 space, and then whatever the port is that you are registering. So if you are in a hosting service, they will tell you what port you're using, and if you are hosting this out of your house, you probably know what port you forwarded out. And then it's going to be whatever your subdomain is that is in your tcp.play, or for our example it's play, so it would be play dot and then your domain.com, or whatever ending you chose. And then you're going to add it, and then you are done. Now, DNS propagation, which is whenever DNS gets registered, it can take a good while. So if it doesn't happen automatically, then that is why. Give it about 30 minutes, and it should work. On Google, that's what I found. Now, if you're changing something, that's a bigger issue because it takes usually 2 or 3 hours to change something. But again, this is synonymous with any host. I just like Google domains, and you want to make sure that you pick a high quality domain registrar to buy from. Well, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.